If you own property or business in Dubai, you may not realize how critical it is to have a will. Without a Dubai will, the Dubai's default Sharia inheritance law applies once someone passes away, which could leave the spouse and children with far less than what you have intended. Choosing the wrong legal path can cost your family months in delays, thousands in extra fee, and even tie up your assets for years. Let's look at why having a will in Dubai is essential to protect your property, your business, and your loved ones. Before we start, my name is Shiraz Baid and I'm the founder at Lepidus Wealth, where we help clients and families protect their assets using a range of tools including trust, foundations, wills, and offshore structures. So if you own a business or real estate, don't wait until a legal or health crisis to start thinking about protecting what you have built. Instead, request your free and customized asset protection plan by clicking the link below. You can then implement it step by step as your journey progresses. When you own property or business in Dubai, the local legal framework might surprise you. Dubai applies Sharia law as the default system of inheritance, which means your property, your business, and even your bank accounts could be frozen until the court determine who gets what. It's not an automatic transfer to your spouse or children the way that you might expect from your home country. Instead, the court follows a specific process that often divides assets among immediate and sometimes extended family members according to the predetermined shares based on the Sharia principles. That means your spouse could end up with a fraction of your assets, while your siblings or even your parents could receive a significantly higher portion. Imagine leaving your spouse unable to access funds from your bank accounts or having to split the assets among family members you hadn't planned to include. Even your shares in a business can become tangled in a complicated process that's time consuming, stressful, and costly. That's why every property and business owner in Dubai needs a will to specify exactly how their assets should be distributed. The good news is that Dubai allows non Muslims to register a will that overrides the default Sharia distribution. Two main routes are available for this, that are DIFC wills and the Dubai codes. DIFC wills offer a clear, straightforward path for non Muslim expats. They let you choose how to distribute your assets, including your property, business, shares, and even crypto holdings, and also allow you to appoint guardian for your minor children. These wills are drafted in English and registered at the DIFC codes, making the process simple and efficient. Standard Dubai codes can also work, though the process is more traditional and involves Arabic translation, notarization, and sometimes even additional legal steps to ensure compliance with the UAE law. However, DIFC wills are preferred choice for expats because they are drafted in English and provide a faster, simpler, and more predictable process for asset distribution. A will in Dubai isn't just about dividing the property, it's about protecting your family's future. Without a will, your spouse and children could face frozen accounts, delayed property transfers, and even legal disputes among extended family members. I've seen cases where the absence of a will caused unnecessary court battles and financial hardships. Sometimes families have to wait for months, even years, to gain access to essential funds or to sell property, all because a will wasn't in place. Imagine being a business owner and leaving behind a company without a clear plan. The company shares could end up being distributed in a way that doesn't support your business succession plan. This could lead to operational issues, loss of control, or even forced sale of business that disrupt your company's future. Registering a will is simpler than you might think. You'll need to list all your assets from your property in Dubai to shares in your local company, your crypto holding, or even your vehicles. Decide who should receive each asset and appoint an executor you trust to carry out your wishes. If you have children, choose guardians who will care for them if something happens to you. Then you can hire professionals such as here at Lepidus Will, who can understand the inheritance laws in Dubai and help you draft a will in a way that's legally binding and recognized by the local authorities. It is also important to understand that your will in Dubai can cover not just your physical property but also intangible assets like shares, intellectual property, or even your digital assets like crypto. If you have invested in real estate, business partnerships, or even online ventures, your will ensures that these assets are passed to the right people. This is critical in today's world where digital assets can hold significant value and are often overlooked in traditional estate planning. I've worked with clients who had property in Dubai but also held business shares, crypto holdings, and even offshore investments. By carefully drafting their wills, we made sure that all these different types of assets were accounted for, ensuring smooth transition that respected their wishes and protected their loved ones. It's about more than just following the law. It's also about creating a plan that reflects your values and goals. Many people overlook the urgency of having a will until it's too late. Without one, you risk leaving your family in a financial uncertainty. A will cost a fraction of what it might cost to resolve a court dispute over your assets. And don't let that happen to you and your family. When you put a will in place, you're giving your family the gift of certainty and stability. You're also ensuring that your business and trust, property investments, and even your digital wealth is distributed the way that you want. I would also add that a will is just a one time cost and it remains valid for life. So, if you want my help with registering your will in Dubai or leverage other asset protection and succession planning tools, such as a foundation or a trust, you can apply to work with us by clicking the first link in the description below. As I mentioned earlier, if you own a business or real estate, don't wait for legal or health crisis to start thinking about protecting your wealth. Many people think asset protection is only for ultra wealthy. But the reality is that some of these solutions cost as much as setting up a free zone company in Dubai. If you want to secure what you have built and ensure your legacy, you can request your free and customized asset protection plan by clicking the link in the description below. And if you're serious about building long term financial security, you should really check out my next video right here.